Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of XCom Enemy Unknown. Obviously not Empire Total War. I did get away from that for a bit, reason for that being, very good one, my mouse broke, so became very difficult to continue playing the game with no working mouse. Managed to pop out, get one over the weekend. I also picked this up when my friend bought Bioshock Infinite. He got this as part of the pre-order. He already had a copy, so he gave it to me. Very kind of him, really. And so I kind of played around with it a bit over the weekend, and to be perfectly honest, my attention's been drawn more to my new toy of this than Empire. I will still be continuing to do Empire now that I do have, again, a working mouse. But I did want to get this started, too, for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to have a different game to go to as well. If I didn't feel like playing Empire, I certainly do want to play this. And two, I wanted to try something new in as much as this is going to be a mostly blind Let's Play. I have played through the tutorial and played a little bit into the game just to kind of get a feel for how the game works, the ranking systems, and so on in the game itself. However, I have never beaten this game. I got it all of like 2 days ago, so I've given myself a working knowledge of how it goes, and that's about it. That being said, I will try to keep save scumming to a minimum, though I make no hard and fast promises on that. If things do start to go really bad, I might reload back to a previous point. Hopefully I'll be able to keep that stuff off camera, but I'm just forewarning people, given my utter lack of knowledge of this game, and from what I've heard, it's very punishing if you screw up, and occasionally also very punishing even if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It basically boils down to the expression, Sid Meier's hates you, which I believe I said a number of times during my Civilization 4 colonization Let's Play. So, it's got that going for it as well. I think I've got all the options loaded up properly, so all that remains to do is to select a difficulty and get the game started. Basically, what's going on in the game, and you'll see that in the opening cinematic, boils down to this. Okay? Does that explain it for you? So, keep that in mind. Obviously, you saw the little guy running around over here. And yeah, so we'll start on normal. Again, pretty balanced difficulty level, and I think that's it. So, let us go.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCom project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Alright, so there you are. Things have gone really badly. Earth's been invaded by aliens, and, yeah. So let's get this game started. I'm going to choose to start out of Africa. Each continent gives you a bonus for, would give you a different bonus for having your, essentially, your capital there, your base there. The two ones that seem to be largely the best are Europe, which gives you, essentially, with laboratories and workshops costing less, you can build and research stuff quicker, which is nice. Projects in the Foundry and Office Training Schools out of Asia. South America has autopsies and interrogations completed instantly, which does give you a couple extra days to play around with. Each interrogation and autopsy takes a couple of days to get through. North America makes aircraft and aircraft weapons more cheaply, and Africa is just extra money. So I'm going to start off with just extra money, because that sounds nice. Major territories in Africa, you've got Egypt, I think it's Nigeria, and South Africa, and I'll show you each of the different nations as we start the game. But we're going to start this game off in Africa.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, let's go.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Okay, so basic working knowledge of the game is as follows. Cover's your super best friend. You always want to try to stay behind cover as much as possible. You can, if you see a full shield indication there, that means it's you're in full cover. If you see like a half shield like that there, that indicates you're in partial cover. Full cover is obviously generally better than partial cover. Although, obviously, again, partial cover is better than no cover at all. You have each of your troops can level up. We'll talk about that later on. Each troop can have up to 2 units of movement, or they can just do a quick dash, which zips them to one spot, and that ends their turn. What I'm going to do, given this particular terrain, is slowly creep guys forward, and then use your second best friend aside from cover, which is called Overwatch. Which means if an enemy comes into sight line with that guy will open fire on them. So we're going to do that. Move you up like this. Overwatch. Put you right there. Overwatch. And pull you up like this. And once again, Overwatch. Alright. Okay, so aliens moved. The way the aliens work in this game is the various enemies don't activate until you come into sight with them. That generally seems to be how they work. And so, since I haven't seen any of them yet, none of them have activated. Oh, there we go. Found some.
Alien life on Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Oh, 2 sets. This is nice. Oh, they were on the upper level. Well, still, that's awful for... Alright, I'm gonna run you back. Going to shift you over this way. Okay, shooting an enemy, you've got different chances to hit. 50 there, 26% there. So what I'm gonna do is take the 50-50 shot, see if I can't just off this guy. Hey, look at that. First kill.
Their weapons appear to self-destruct when the operator dies.
Yes, thank you.
We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Thank you, support character. Go away. So, yeah, I'm gonna zip you over like this. Overwatch you. Don't want to expose my flank like that. That guy's kind of got it pinned. Yeah, let's move you forward like that. Okay. So let's see where he shuffles off to.
He's down.
You don't know how to physics, do you? I mean, I suppose I shouldn't complain too badly, but still. Physics. Okay, I'm gonna shift to you. And... oh, shoot. Yep, I just got overwatched myself. Thankfully, they missed. Open fire. Okay.
I'll get him next time.
Missed with that guy. Creep you around. Yeah, we'll double move you up to this partial cover. And creep you around like that. See if we can't get a shot with you.
Missed.
And we'll zip you up, Miss Davies, up this way. Thank you for telegraphing your location. Oh dear. Yep. Lost her first man. Not surprising. Oh, there were two Pavlovs. That's interesting. Yeah, what just happened there with the purple glowy bit sectoids, which are these type of alien, can what's called attack the not attack. Sorry, I'm trying to think and comment at the same time. They can essentially artificially boost their allies with like psychic abilities, which makes them, even though they're pretty kind of weak on their own, it makes them a little bit more, I suppose, powerful than they would otherwise be. So I'm gonna try to do something that's fairly risky. I'm gonna move up here. If you see a red shield like that, it means you're exposed on your flank. Also, when the enemy is exposed, their shield turns yellow like that, which gives them a bonus to hit and increases the likelihood that they'll score a crit against you, which is not good. However, what happens to sectoids if they are, if the person channeling their psychic energy to their friend is taken out, then it causes like a feedback essentially and will kill the other person as well. So objective goal is to murder this guy. And feedback loop kills his buddy. Here we go.
Good work out there,
All right.
Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Okay, cool. So we only lost one guy. I suppose that's not too bad, especially because all the guys that start off are rookies. So losing a rookie here and there isn't too bad. And even losing maybe a guy who's leveled up once or twice isn't too bad. But obviously you don't want to make a habit of losing your men, to be sure.
Welcome to XCom HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Thank you, sir.
Commander to the research lab.
And base. There you go. So yeah, one of our Pavlovs has died. Oh, Constantine. I would have loved to have him. Alright, each one, once they've been promoted past rookie, they gain a class. Vanya Pavlov has...
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
What he said. Basically, your heavy is your heavy. Demo man carries the big guns and so on. So we'll have to see how he levels up. It's nice having him around. Ms. Helen Davies
Just like it sounds, the support
is
class
our
provides
support.
the intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
Basically goes to either being like a medic or disrupting the enemy is essentially what it boils down to. Thankfully, though, none of our, except for the guy who was actually killed, none of the enemies, or none of our guys were actually injured. If you guys get injured, they do have to sit out a
The
while.
artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Thank you. So after the end of each combat round, you get some research options depending on what things you pick up. And then also the artifacts, so weapons fragments from the enemies you've killed, also corpses. I'm sure the scientist will complain at me at some point because I'll do this. If you use explosives like grenades or rockets, while they are really effective at killing things, they also destroy the corpse and the fragments, so you don't get essentially loot off of your enemies. So that is one thing. Gonna go here. No, I'm not, because it's not gonna let me. We'll go to the research lab.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
What is your accent? Because you go back and forth between being German and being British. Anyway. So we've got a couple of different things that we can research. Weapons fragments, alien biology, or materials. This is going to be armor, weapon upgrade, or unlock the ability to autopsy aliens. I'm actually going to start researching weapons fragments as my initial thingy. So, begin project.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Thank you. Yes, go away. Engineering.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Alright. To start off, I'm going to buy two med kits to outfit my squad with.
We've still got some room to grow.
Facilities that we've got.
If we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base.
Alright,
Unfortunately, the
stop
deeper we
talking,
go,
you
the
stupid
more
man.
it's going to cost.
So each section of your base, as you can see here, there's 12 on this side and 12 on this side. One of the best ways to set up the game is to connect together like things, like it would be the most beneficial to build a satellite uplink here because it gives a bonus for being connected to another, I guess, building or room of the same type. Steam can be used for thermal energy. To increase your power level, you can only support a certain amount of buildings, and you require a certain amount of power to be able to do that. And also, as you see here, some of these things are already unlocked, and I can just build in them straight away. To build lower down levels, I have to build access lifts, and to build, and pretty much in this whole side, I'm going to have to excavate it for a minor cost, nothing too bad, certainly. So what I think I'm going to do is set this wing up as like a foundry in like a block of 4 here. Maybe put a power system over here. Satellite uplinks like this. And then science labs maybe down here. I'm not entirely sure what the best way to do this is. But we'll figure it out. No need to start building anything here just quite yet. So let's undo that. And undo that. I've already built the thing. So I'm gonna give Miss Davies here, since she's a support, load her out with one of the med kits. There we go. And maybe I'll throw one of my what's called?
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Throw one of my rookies the other med kit. There we go. Mission control. Okay. So the way that you advance the time is you scan for activity, days go by, the Earth spins, the sun goes around, and you see the moon spin around. The number of days it takes for each project to complete is listed down here. And so we'll scan for activity and see if we can't find any... Oh, there we go. Abductions reported. So...
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
You can only choose to assist one country at a time. So I can either go to Mexico, I can go to Australia, or I can go to Brazil. But I can only choose one of the options. And I'm going to choose Australia. To me, it's very beneficial to have scientists early on, more so than any of the other ones. For this initial one, it's going to be just a matter of what reward I want for this first round of combat. But as you see here, there's a panic meter. So let's say, for example, if Mexico was very panicked, I would be better served going there to lessen the panic level, and maybe let the other ones go, because the options you don't choose gain panic stats here, and the further along they are, the more likely that country is to withdraw from the XCom project, and you lose money, support, materials, you know, persons, scientists, and so on. So can get pretty bad if you let it, but we're going to try to play a nice little balancing game here. So we're going to start off with going to Oz. Confirm. Okay. So we're taking our heavy, we're taking our support, and we're going to take 2 other things. By the way, this is almost an all-British team. Entirely not of my own doing. Because Mr. Keenan here is Irish, Mr. Ferguson is Scottish, and Ms. Davies is... Kind of bothers me that they put the Union Jack when I'm assuming they mean English, because that's implying that the Scots aren't also part of the United Kingdom, but whatever. So we've got that. I'm going to give Mr. Keenan the second med kit there. So there we go. So we've got 2 med kits, 2 frag grenades, a heavy, a support. Alright, let's do this and hope nobody dies. Begin assault.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Okay, launch mission.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Take Mr. Ferguson up here, see if we can't flush anybody out.
Weapons hot.
There we go. Found him. Inside the restaurant there. A butcher? What is that? Okay. I am going to move Keenan up like this. Get him behind some cover. Not the greatest cover, but cover all the same. And I've got this guy flanked. You see there, his icon is green, so I'm going to take advantage of that situation and fire a strike on him. Murder him. Can you... Yeah, I'll take a pot shot with you. I know your odds aren't as good. Yeah.
Damn it, missed the target.
Okay. Mr. Pavlov. Move you up like this. And see if we can't get a shot off on you. There we go.
Got him.
Awesome. And we will move you up here, Miss Davies. Where we know it is safe. Okay. Miss Davies is going to open the door and move up this way and go into Overwatch mode. Gonna move Mr. Ferguson up like this, jump through the window like that, and also into Overwatch mode. Bring Brendan Keenan up like that. Here's his move for the turn, and Pavlov.
You hear that?
Okay. Pavlov, I want you like that. I'm gonna have you stay in Overwatch. Gonna put you up like this. And gonna wait for everyone to be ready, so I'm gonna reload his gun for the moment.
Ready to rock.
And Mr. Keenan, actually going to keep you there and switch you into Overwatch as well. Okay. You, Miss Davies, are going to go into... no, actually not just yet. Going to open the door. There we go. And reveal nothing immediately, which is a little bit disconcerting. Open this door. Okay, so it looks like this side of the room is also clear. So, Mr. Ferguson, move up and in. Alright, that looks clear. So move you up like that. Take Keenan, move him there, have him reload,
We're green to
there's
go.
no threat, move him up like that, and we'll move Miss Davies up like this.
What was that?
So they are more or less just outside the door there. So let's open it. Seriously? I want to do something reckless. I'm kind of curious as to if this is going to work. Because I'm fairly certain they're hiding inside this thing. So I'm going to see if I can't smoke them out with a grenade.
Fastball special.
Alright. Now that they know where I am, come at me, bro. Or you cannot. That's fine too, I suppose. Okay, Mr. Ferguson. Get out there. Keenan. Okay, rotate the map here a second. Pull Pavlov up. And Overwatch. Pull you up. Miss Davies. Overwatch you as well. There we go.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay. I'm wondering if they are not on the, or if they are on the roof. I'll take Mr. Keenan here and run him out like that. You drew the short straw, buddy. Go ahead and reload. Oh, yeah. No sense in not having a fully loaded weapon before we get into combat. Dermot. And Miss Davies, I think I'm gonna just shift you over just the one bit. And there we go. Alright, let's open this door and see if there's anyone there.
Positive enemy.
Found him! Okay. So you guys cannot shoot. However, I can bring you guys up like this. We'll bring him in on the other side. Mr. Ferguson. Okay. Oh, they got full cover. Okay. Let's see if you have any better odds. Not really. Yeah. Kind of at a loss to how to handle this specific situation. Move you up that way, I know that much for sure. Alright. Let's try to see if we can't take one of them out. I'll overwatch you. Oh dear. Seems to have destroyed our cover. Alright, Mr. Ferguson. Time has come, my friend. He is more your primary target. There we go, and feedback. Hey! I suppose there are still a couple of guys left somewhere. Which is kind of disconcerting in its own right. Nothing over here, so I assume... Is there a door? Maybe they're in there? Let's post you over here. Open that door. Ease of movement. Put you over here, Miss Davies. Overwatch. What's going on? Oh dear, the building seems to be on fire. It's not good at all. Alright. I'm gonna have you overwatch. And open the door. Nope.
I don't think we're alone out here.
They seem to be coming from the other direction. Well, Tish. Unless that was coming from upstairs. Need you to wait. Going to send in Pavlov this way with Miss Davies to support. Nope. That's what I want.
Shut up. Listen.
It does seem like... Oh, nope, there they are. Surprise! Surprise, guys! Oh, look at this guy. Look at him dance. He's freaking out. Okay, so that one actually rather better than I expected it to. With these two guys getting a surprise hit on the enemies. So, made it through, 6 aliens killed, no one dead. Pretty good.